can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me well. I just turn on and turn off my mic. Could you let me know? All right. So, thanks so much. Must be the mic, the weather. Welcome, welcome, welcome to every one of you. Welcome. We got a very nice day. It's blue sky, sunshine, but it's windy. It is windy. So, welcome to the Cold Valley. It's a beautiful day, but it's chilly, it's cold. 13 degrees Celsius or 55 degrees Fahrenheit. It is windy. Minimum temperature is -2, -3 some hours at night. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we are walking between the mountains and between the cactus. You can see along the left side. This is actually the cactus area where there are many cactus. There looks like trees around this area, and the beautiful terracing. You see, whoa, really? Wow, that's very hot. Oh, you must be just on the beach or in the swimming pool. Yes. Wow, that's hot. That's really hot, yeah. And some of my colleagues said they prefer the cold temperature because they put layers on them than to have hot temperature. Hot temperature can be quite difficult to manage. Wow, with a lot of humidity. Oh, that's not nice. You should be just on the beach. Look at this weird cactus. It seems that it's growing uh, everywhere. Oh yeah, of course. You need to have, otherwise you can not survive with that hot temperature without air condition. Oh my goodness, it could be a big disaster here in Peru. Most of houses doesn't have air condition or heater, so we put more layers on us. Now it's 13 degrees Celsius, but it's windy, and at night it gets -3 degrees Celsius. Usually after 8:30 p.m. it's dropping down the temperature. Yeah, Celsius. Yep, 13 degrees Celsius. 13.13, right? Yeah, that's the most of average opinion. They prefer to have the cold temperature than hot temperature. Yeah, but I'm always freezing. Well, I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. We never got that hot temperature here and on the mountains, or you know. Yeah, Celsius. We manage Celsius here. We don't really. I I know more about Celsius than Fahrenheit. Sorry about that. Yeah, we are walking. We're walking under the sunshine. Look at the blue sky. So I think this is the global phenomenon El Nino. We're having these consequences, right? So, and forecasted, or the people who studies or who sees the temperature or this kind of natural phenomena, they said that we'll have this year, it's coming quite horrible consequences of phenomenal Nino, so makes us scared. So we don't really know how it will be. They said since October it will come quite heavy rain in places where we shouldn't have heavy rains. and after March or February, it will be we'll have a drought, which makes us scary. Look at the beautiful. Yeah, it's affecting um, everywhere, in places where, and as a humans, we are doing, um, we're making fast this kind of global warming or this weather change, because even here you can see quite dry as so sometimes people, they used to burn their fields to clean easily or to clean quite quick, but sometimes they can't control the fire. But there are some places where they are uh, burning until nowadays. It is quite hard to change mentality of people, because they used to do for many years. Um, oh really? Nice, but as well there are some. Oh, look at this beautiful, nice formation over there. There are like caves. We can do some echo up there. Maybe it's the wonderful house for birds, eagles. Every place. Oh, look at that. It is very nice. Volcanic rock, must be basalt. Very nice. Most of the inhabitants here, they finish their harvest. Usually they start to make the harvest on May, Buenas tardes, and they are finishing beginning of June, because they know June, July is cold temperature at night. You can see the pampas grass here. The pampas grass, which those were introduced by the from Argentina, right? So see how windy is. Yeah, we are walking between the mountain range of Andes, as you know, is one of the largest and youngest mountain range in the world, right? So actually in South America it goes, or it is located in 7 countries, right? Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Argentina, Chile. It is still growing up, right? That's why we are still having earthquakes. 24, well, that's okay. That's nice temperature. 25 degrees Fahrenheit is okay. Oh, really? The pampas grass in it. Uh, that one looks like a feather on the top of the plant. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. I wanted to do at this time because the sun, it helps to have a nice view. So, and here you see those flowers, and I think there is a hummingbird there. It's just flying. Where is it's gone? Where is the hummingbirds? The biggest hummingbirds love these flowers, and you know this type of flower blooms at least twice in a year, because it helps the weather, helps the sunshine, helps a lot. Let's keep walking. It's amazing how our ancestors, they got the domination of those hills, right? So that looks like a natural formation, but it is the terracing which were built by those civilizations who were here from 1100 years to 1400 years. It's amazing. They're like that along the Bokolko Valley, about 300 kilometers. It's covered with those terracing, which is amazing. It is um, very nice advance that those civilizations have done, right? Yeah, it is very nice civilizations. I mean, very, very amazing advance that they have done. Until nowadays, you see clearly from here, we can see, thanks Marlene, thanks so much. You can see the terracing, it goes, oh wow, that's nice. Yeah, the hummingbirds are beautiful birds. Thanks to the hummingbirds, we do a lot of, or they do nice pollination. By the way, right there on the right side, there is houses. Those are no hotels. It is just an orphanage which was built with the purpose to save children who have been, I mean, by their parents at very early age. They used to make them work like 8 to 9 years old. So this it's an NGO, foreign NGO who built this orphanage, right? So they are doing quite a nice job. Maybe you have the other hummingbirds. They look the same, but but there are different types of hummingbirds. You must make study about the hummingbirds. We have a lot of eucalyptus. Look at them, which were introduced by a Frenchman in 1864, right? So, but in some places where there are some crops, the eucalyptus trees are drinking a lot of water. They don't, nearby the eucalyptus trees, there are not much crops because they really drink a lot of water from the crops and get a lot of nutrition from the ground, from the land, right? This is a nice, wonderful view. You see, the mountain range is not really bad to have because it is like a nice wall which helps to keep a nice temperature in different areas where there is a nice valleys. They can have a nice temperature and they can grow many crops, right? It is very nice and beautiful. Something curious about colibris or hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are birds which their heartbeat can be quite fast while they are getting nectar during the day, right? It can be like 1,200 times per minute, their heartbeat, and at night it can drop down like 40 times per minute, right? So it's really a challenge for those birds to survive, for next day because when the temperatures are very cold, Their poor heart must pump the blood to all of their bodies, their body, it is, but you see how nature is amazing, and they are almost dying every night, and next day they must wake up early morning to keep eating nectars and to keep alive their little bodies. It is very amazing how is the nature, right? So there are more than 35 kind of birds around this area, and rainforest there are another ones, and there are flowers in different shapes for every one of those birds. That's amazing. Nature is amazing. Look at this beautiful, nice formation. So this is not a very busy road. Actually, it's a road for most of farmers. When it's planting time, they use this road, and when it's the harvest time as well. Look at the pine tree. That's nice. The honey birds, beautiful. So, and look at this, beautiful and nice and big sun, water which comes from the mountains, fresh water, of course. The water which, because it rains heavier, it's much higher. We are in the mountain range, it rains much heavier because all the rain comes from the Atlantic Ocean, right? So actually the mountain range is like perfect wall which trap all the clouds from the Atlantic Ocean, and it rains in that side, and in some places along the coast of Peru or along the coast in South America it's very dry because the mountain range is like a wall which doesn't let to the clouds to get to the other side, to the western part. So mountain range, it makes a very important role in the world. Right, so it is interesting. So this mountain range still growing up 1 centimeter a year, right? So, and in South America is located the highest mountain in the world, right? So it's the Chimborazo in Ecuador. It's from the middle of the air and appears in somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. Such a wonderful view. There is a church down there where they celebrate on May. So remember, we have in Peru, I don't know if it's in other countries in South America, but in Peru we have mainly people who lives in the Andes. We have a mixed religion, right? It's a religion that we are still believers of the mountains or the nature. We are. I said we are because I do too. I'm still a believer of the mountains, Mother Earth, nature. All right, so, and we're still doing some offerings in the name of our mountains, Mother Earth. We are very grateful with the nature. And some of them, because we have been the Spanish imposed the Catholic religion, that's why we are still not really a lot of people, but because of custom, because of tradition, we are still doing um, some parties, Catholic parties, right now because of um, we used to be very strong Catholic believers until about 50 years ago. But now it is just very, very, very uh, low percent of people who are Catholic people. So, oh, there you are. Could you see eucalyptus trees on the right side and the small trees down there, very tiny, right? Those ones, those tiny trees are our endemic trees that they can be very strong in the cold temperature and they can save a lot of water when it rains up here. When it rains over here, it rains really, really heavy, like 2000 millimeters of precipitation. Now it's very dry. It's very, very, very dry, like we have 9% of humidity. It's very dry. But in rainy season, we have more percent of humidity, like 70%. And right there, so those terracing are not cultivated anymore, but you can see clearly that there were many terraces up there. Very smart people who build those terracing to avoid the erosion of those hills, right? They're very amazing advance that they have done at the time. Oh, there are some parakeets. Oh, the birds are just, I'm disturbing their natural habitat for the birds because as you see, there are not many people. Not many people, but some beautiful landscape. It rains just in summer. It means in the highland from November to March. It rains quite heavy, but along the coast where most of the inhabitants are living, it doesn't really rain a lot. Actually, in Lima, it rains 0.01 millimeter in a year. So people survive thanks to the rain, which it happened, but it happens here in the mountains because the water flows to Pacific Ocean and it goes through the rivers and then down there along the coast where Lima is located, or Arequipa, or many cities along the coast, they can get the water from the rivers, right? So, but it rains just in summer season, right? Oh yeah, yeah. Because we are very high, that's why it looks huge. Well, 3,600. I think we climb a little bit more, like 3,800 meters. I can feel in my breath while I'm walking up. It's quite steep, right? It doesn't seem that it's quite steep, but it is steep, and that's why I can feel in my breath. My breathing is quite hard. We're climbing, and you will have a nice view in the other side. It's very dry. When you are in the under the sun, it is very nice and warm. When you are in shade, it's cold. It is windy and cold. We have to seasons here. It changed. We have winter and summer. The shade is winter, under the sun is summer season. There are some other birds which are making some noise somewhere. Look at the cactus. The cactus looks like huge trees. We have done quite a long hike. So we have been walking from that road up here. Beautiful. Nice. So I'm doing exercise. So it seems that Bolivia, it's quite normal now. Mother had to go back today to start a new semester of medicine next this Monday. So it's good for all of the people who are in Bolivia, because they were having quite a huge problem for quite a long time. Yeah. Look at my shadow. I can walk backwards. I couldn't go with my daughter because I had to work. But yeah, she went with her dad to Bolivia. I was getting used to have her at home, but now she had to go back to finish her studies. Look at this beautiful, nice view. Wow. It's beautiful landscape, and you can see clearly how this is Colcabale, right down there. No, she will finish her career there, and she will come to Peru for the internal program that they have for a year, and then she would like to go to other countries outside of South America. We'll figure it out which country, because in South America doctors are not very well paid, and they work a lot and hard, and they have to do like 1 year working for free for the government, and it's not fair. So that's the reason she would like to go to other countries outside of South America. We'll see. Still 2 years and a half for her finishing her career. We'll see. We hope that Bolivia can be okay until because the politicians' problem sometimes makes horrible the situation, and it's not good for the people. It's not good for the economy. Yeah, sometimes it's quite sad. Anyway, it seems that they end with this or this problem is ended. So we hope yes they can keep their nice economy. I mean, they must improve their economy. Oh wow, you can see in front of us the beautiful terracing up on the hills. It's amazing. I'm hearing the noise of the biggest hummingbird. It's very loud, but I cannot see. It must be very quick. Oh, it's just over there. but it's far away for the camera. Come on, hummingbird, come close. It's a wonderful view. It is a wonderful view. So you see up there, there are some of the um, electricity. No, that's cell phone tower. Sorry, it looks like a painting with the blue sky. It looks like a painting. Wonderful. So I will see if from the other corner or from the other curve we can see some of those pre-Incas houses, which some of them are still standing and many of them have been destroyed. You know over the time because of the invaders, Spanish invaders, and because of, you know, later on people didn't care about those structures. So let's see if I can see from here. So from here I will show you the example of the trails that those inhabitants during their time when they were here. There were a lot of people, like 50,000 inhabitants. Now part of those have done road, but down there you see those were the trails for those inhabitants. Those were really wild, very, very wide trails which could get to the other side of the mountain. They could get to Arequipa or to the coast. Llamas were their main transportation. And when the Incas came, they make them part of them, and then they join all the trails that they built during their time, right? That's why the Incas have done the empire in only 1 century, right? Very quick, because all those civilizations 3,000 years before Christ were already in different areas of South America with their very good advance, right? That's a nice view. So I will leave you with this beautiful view, and I hope you enjoy this nice walk in the Andes, the area of the Colca Valley. And thanks for coming. Thanks so much for coming. No, I cannot see the Pre-Incas houses. It's farther away, and the camera is not going to reach. It's too far away. I can see, but it will be hard for you to see. Thanks, Marlene. Thanks to you. Thanks to every one of you. Oh yeah, I will repost, alright? Queen, sorry you were just at the last minute. Yeah, we have done like a nice walk on the mountain range and beautiful terracing along this area. It's so amazing. We are between the mountain range of Andes, right? So, and the mountain range of Andes it's still pushing up by tectonic plates and creates created some nice valleys, nice canyons, nice nice formations. So they looks that they are not moving, but they are moving. Yes, I will do it right now. I will do it. You can yeah, maybe that last part it will be um, repeated, but I will do it. All right. Thanks so much for coming. Thanks, Mr. Bruce. Thanks so much. Thanks. The PayPal link is on the description of the tour, in case you would like to um, give some, leave something. Thanks so much, and see you next time to the next adventure. Thanks so much. I had to take off my hat because it was windy. So take care. All right. Thanks so much for coming. Good night. Good night. Good evening for wherever you are. Good evening. We get dark here at